What you see out there early, Grant, you scored 10 of the first 17 points of the game for the Mavs.
Yeah, I was just taking the shots that were available. The first one I think I made was a curl three. They were sagging off, and I was told to not turn down shots on this team. So that was the first one. It felt good, so then I just kept going with it. And, you know, when you get a rhythm, you kind of just flow.
Speaking of feeling good, what's it feel like to be perfect 4-0 right now?
Like, we got a lot of, 78 more games to go? I was about to say, I'm not focused on the 4. No, I'm focused on Denver on Friday. But, you know, we have a lot that we continue to learn with. That's the mentality of this team. We can't ever get comfortable because, as you know, in this league, as quickly as you can win 4, you can lose 4. So just being mindful of that, understanding we got to take it one game at a time, and understanding that we got to make each other better every single day.
What does it do for the team's confidence on a night when Luka is not superhuman and you guys, you know, more than take up the slack the way you did?
Yeah, Luka is people. You know, it's difficult to say he wasn't superhuman because all the passing out double teams and making those plays for us still were incredible, and you have to give him that credit. You know, he draws all that attention and allows guys like us to play 4-on-4 and even 4-on-3 sometimes. So it's pretty special to be able to play with him and watch him play. But honestly, you know, it comes and flows. You kind of have to. There's going to be nights where Luka goes for 70, and there's going to be nights where we have to pick him up. And same way, Jaden Hardy. I want to shout out to the young one because he did an amazing job tonight of just being ready when his number was called. He came in. I think he played 14 total minutes, but most of those minutes were in the fourth quarter, and he made multiple crunch plays for us, not only with passing and also making a tough shot for us. And I just have to give him that credit, as well as Lively. Those two guys, you know, we're considered a, quote, veteran team, but we also have a bunch of youth, and those guys have been really, really impactful for us, and not only just with their energy every single day in the locker room, but their approach to the game every single day.
What has Derek Lively impressed you with, like, on the court? Like, what traits of his and what he's been able to do?
Yeah, he's super receptive. He's really able to learn on a fast pace, and that's what we need. You know, we don't expect him to be perfect, and he accepts criticism. You know, he accepts when guys get on him, and I think that he's learning how to use his voice himself and get on other guys and make sure that they're in position as well as he continues to learn our system. So I think he's been a phenomenal rookie for us so far. And, you know, as I keep saying, you know, in order for us to be the team that we want to be, he can't just be a rookie, he has to be a vet. And I'll let you know when that day happens.
Like, even his passing, I feel like it stood out. You know, like he was putting a lot of the you know, the short rolls, make a play from the key.
Absolutely. You know, when Luka's going to get trapped by guys like Vooch or the other team, he has to be able to make those simple reads and be able to make a play at the rim. He even tried to pull out a little Euro today, and that was pretty cool. But you know, he's doing a phenomenal job. He has to keep his head down, stay humble, stay hungry, and impact the game for us every single night.
How big of a lift did you guys get from Hardaway with 24 points off the bench?
Oh, yeah. Tim's been the sixth man of the year. You know, I'm going to always campaign for that because he's a guy that can really help us in many games. You know, nights where, whether it's Kai, Luka, myself, when we're not performing, he's going to step up for us and really be in that role. And he's, you know, sacrificing, you know, a guy has his talent to be able to come off the bench. I think that shows what this team's trying to accomplish, and you have to give him that love and deserve it attention because he comes in and lights it up. And like in the first and second quarter of the night, you know, we were looking for an offensive punch. You know, I think I scored a couple points and we were still kind of stagnated, and Tim came in and gave us that extra lift. So he's going to continue to do that, and he's been a great vocal leader for us as well.
Luka wasn't getting some of the calls he wanted tonight. There was some moments of frustration, and then there was a moment in the game where he was going at a ref and you kind of led him away. What's your mentality as being Luka's teammate when he gets in some of those?
Yeah, same way Luka's there for me. He's a guy that, you know, he's going to attract a lot of attention, and not just from officials, but from other players. He's going to get fouled, and there's going to be times where he doesn't get the call. So just keeping him mindful of those situations. And in any instance, I'd say, let me get the tech, you know, let me be the one that has your back, because in that moment, you know, you're going to be passionate, you know you got fouled, but they're just going to see the reaction. They're going to see you flailing or you yelling, and they're not really going to pay attention to the words that you're saying. So let me be the one to come over there and curse them out if I need to. Anybody else? Thank you, guys. Lively,